Workflow runs are the actual applications of workflows to entities like image files. There is typically one workflow run per input image. Here, 4 images were selected in the Select Image task, so that part of the workflow was run 4 times. Then the table report part of the workflow was run once to create an additional run. These 5 workflow runs are listed in the left sidebar. The drop-down at the top lists the source tasks which can start a new run. The small black triangle toggles an advanced checkbox that allows filtering out the runs of the currently selected source task. When the table report task is selected, clicking the New Run button opens the table report UI. When the Select Image task is selected, clicking the New Run button opens the Select Images UI. As a shortcut, double-clicking the task also opens the respective UI to start a new run. The right-click context menu on the individual runs contains various commands. Copying a run can be useful to experiment with different settings. Obsoleting a run is a form of soft deletion. The run still exists. To delete the run permanently, an admin user should use the Help, Troubleshooting, Disk Space menu. The tasks can be rearranged by dragging them. Dragging the background allows panning in larger workflows. Use the mouse wheel and the control key to zoom in and out. Double-clicking a task typically opens the result image or the job information view. The Configure Task dialog can be opened in the Task context menu. There is also a convenient shortcut, Control double-click. This dialog is equivalent to the Configure Task sidebar in the workflow editor. Starring a favorite image output activates a 2D preview of the 3D image. The image output can also be favorited in the Results context menu. The small Switch to Editor text in the corner is a convenient way to open and switch between the Workflow Editor tab and the Workflow Runs tab of an active workflow. Other outputs can also be favorites, for example, to show the numeric threshold values. The Job context menu contains various commands, for example, to restart, abort, or rename a job. Appending a task allows extending an existing workflow easily. Either append and run the task with the default settings, or append and configure the task before running it. After configuring any inputs, the Configure Task dialog should be closed with the Run button to run the new jobs with the latest configuration applied. Selecting a different run shows the respective image previews and parameters.